All right, so I'm logged into my personal Facebook, and I'm going to create a campaign for the Desert Southwest Conference of the United Methodist Church for pre-conference briefings that we run before our annual conference meeting. So to get to where I need to go, I am going to create ads, and now loading my content. I can see that this is my account, and it's for the Desert Southwest Conference. That's correct, but I don't want the ads manager. I need the Power Editor. All right, so for our pre-conference briefings, we basically want people to attend this briefing to get some background information on the proposed legislation, step-by-step training on using our event app, and then get a chance to ask questions. All of this basically with the intention of making sure that they're prepared and that they have enough information about what to expect so that they can also invite other people to attend. So some language definitions. The people that attend this conference are all of our clergy, both active and retired, and laity, which means they're not clergy or pastors. So historically, we maybe get 10 to 15% of the attendees for annual conference to actually come to the pre-conference briefings. I'd love to have everyone attend, but realistically, my goal for this campaign is to have at least 50% of our required attendees to attend. I want to create a campaign. All right, so what I want people to do is, I'm going to leave this on traffic because although we want people to register, so that would be a fill-in form, FIF, I really am more interested in click to site because I think if people at least find out about it, as with all our United Methodist meetings or gatherings, they're open to the public, and so people can just drop in. They don't really have to register. We'd like them to register, but that's not my goal. I really want people to get this information, get what they need just from visiting the site. So it's click to site, and the rest of the URL that will link them to that particular page. So I'm going to leave my campaign objective as traffic. So in this case, my what is pre-conference briefing. My who is AC members, annual conference members, so that's everybody that is required to attend. And of that requirement, my variable is going to be clergy versus laity. Because ideally, the clergy is inviting everybody to come and telling the people in their church all about this event. The laity that's assigned as a member of the annual conference, so this is maybe 2 to 5 people out of the church, they'll also get an email or an actual package mailed to them that has all the pre-conference details. My question is, how are people really finding out about this? Are clergy or laity not opening up their emails, and so that's why they're not really showing up? I don't know, but at least if I find out which group it is, clergy versus laity, I can come up with different ways to reach the clergy. If it's laity, then I know I need to create some church resources. So that's where we're at. Okay, so I'm not going to create the new ad yet, so I'm going to skip. And let's create it. Let's get to the ad set itself. There we go. Okay, so this is my ad set name. And like I said, we picked traffic. It's to the website. We're going to do the daily budget to just, $5. Oh, $5, there we go. And our first pre-conference briefing is on April 25th. So I'm going to start my campaign on April 1st, and I want it to end on the day of our last pre-conference briefing, which is May 31st. People don't need to know about it afterwards. Audience, and I want to create a new audience. Sorry, I want to go off this. So We have our Desert Southwest Conference. That's our MailChimp email list that I've already loaded. And we also have a Facebook pixel in, so we've got our website traffic. Okay, so these are the people that normally receive our emails, and they get the notification about annual conference and pre-conference briefings. And these are the people that have visited our website in the past year. So for location, I'm just going to leave it with United States, everyone in the United States, because although our conference covers the geographic areas of Arizona, Nevada, and Southern California, many of our active members and participants are snowbirds, so they're members of our church but don't live in our area. So I'm just going to leave it United States because people come from all over to winter in Arizona. The ages, well, we wouldn't have any clergy that are 13 years old, but we might have laity. So like my kids come and my daughter's 13. So there you go. In my own family, we know that 13-year-olds are a valid audience for this. And we'll go up to 65 plus. And it doesn't matter. We're going to go all instead of men or women. Language is fine. Then we have detailed targeting. So what we want is to list the people that actually work for the conference. So we're going to say job title. Here, clergy. Pastor, associate or youth pastor, church pastor, clergy, co-pastor, executive pastor. All of those are titles that we use in the United Methodist Church for our clergy. All right, and connections. I want to say that it's people who like my page. Desert Southwest Conference, also my district, and even my church. You know what? Maybe I will say friends of people who like my page, because the thing about our email list is it's through MailChimp, and people can unsubscribe. So, but I know clergy are friends of clergy, so friends of people who like my page is going to be perfect. All right, now I'm going to save this audience. Okay, now, okay, so that's my audience and placement. Let me edit that because I believe we're not using Instagram. Feeds, Insta articles, right column, not doing that one. Audience network, okay. Now for optimization and delivery, yes, the link clicks. So you can see that my audience definition is very specific. I've got fewer than 1,000 people that I might reach. See, so my audience is too specific. Okay, audience. Okay, so I'm going to edit. That one. Yep. That's what we messed up. Okay, so now we're good. Alright, so now I'm done with that one. And I'm going to do a second one that's going to duplicate. And then this time, the part that I'm going to change is this stuff right here, my detailed targeting. Okay. But the interest can still be United Methodist Church. They can still be friends of any of those. And we'll save this audio, Desert Southwest Conference. Let me change this one. That my two Adsets had errors, and it looks like I must have not done the right schedule. So I'm going to edit that now. So I have it starting. Oh, I did March 31 instead of May 31. Silly me. May 31. That's what I mean. No. Okay, and I'm going to change this one too. Because our last conference is May 31, not March 31. Okay. Now we're all set.